Hey guys, and welcome back to another season of Discovery investment video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you all of my phase 2 investments. Well, pretty much all of them. There is a couple that I'm going to keep to myself. However, I will be showing you the majority of my phase 2 investments, and I also have a spreadsheet which will go over the amount of gold and how much I spent for each item. So first of all, let's go ahead and we'll just run through some of my characters that I'm actually holding all of my investments on for phase 2. Now I have started to sell a couple of these just slowly, ones that are really good priced. What I'm doing is I'm using the TSM groups and operations I've set up in my classic flipping guide for investing. So there's a part at the bottom of the classic flipping guide which is just for investments in season of discovery. So I'm going to be using the groups from that and also the operations. So the operations are set up to sell all of the items only when they are at a really profitable price where it is actually worth selling the investments. So that is how I'm going to be selling the items, is using TSM and also keeping track of all the prices using TSM. So as you can see, we've got a bunch of old characters which are filled up with a bunch of different investments that I plan on selling throughout phase 2. As you can see, we've got a bunch of different ones too. It's not just the same item. Alright guys, so here's the spreadsheet for my phase 2 investments that I'm personally doing. So let's start and go through these. Now this is part 1 of the spreadsheet. Once I sell all of the items, there will be a part 2 where we fill out all of the sold information and we also can work out the profit. So that'll be in the next video about my phase 2 investment. So keep an eye out for that. Let's start off with the first item. We brought 227 raw greater sagefish for an average buy price of only 3 silver and 7 copper, for a total price that we paid for all of them of 7 gold, 56 silver and 90 copper. We brought a bunch of iron bars and iron ore. We brought a total of 590 iron bars for a smart average buy of 4 silver and 99 copper. We paid 29 gold for all of these, 29 gold and 43 silver and 80 copper. We brought 591 iron ores for a smart average buy of 5 silver and 4 copper, spending a total of 26 gold and 32 silver on those right there. We also got 274 king's blood with a smart average buy price on these of 5 silver and 91 copper, spending a total of 16 gold and 20 silver. We also brought 558 life root for a average buy price of 4 silver and 27 copper, spending a total of 14 gold and 70 silver on those. We also brought a bunch of strangle kelp. We brought 598 of these with a average buy price of only 5 silver and 26 copper, spending a total of 31 gold and 37 silver on those right there. Now we got a few of the cured heavy hides with a smart buy price of 5 silver and 98 copper, spending only 9 gold and 32 silver to get all of those. Now we also got 299 heavy hide with a average buy price on those of 8 silver and 23 copper, spending a total of 8 gold and 86 silver on those. And we didn't get too much of the bolts of mage weave. There wasn't too many up on my server. We got 45 bolts of mage weave and we spent on the average buy price 28 silver and 2 copper each for those, spending a total of 12 gold and 60 silver to get all those. Now these ones right here are a bit more long term, which we will sell all the way through phase 2. The top ones we're going to sell pretty quick once the phase 2 actually launches. We've actually started to sell a few of these already. So these are a bit more long term throughout phase 2. So we have the recipe for the savory deviate delights. We only paid we only brought one of these two, but we only paid 7 silver and 99 copper for this, so super cheap. They're currently going for like anywhere from like 10 all the way up to 30 gold each. So that's going to be a nice one right there. I wish I brought more. We only brought one of these. So obviously the total price is the same, 7 silver, 99 copper. We only got 19 swift thistles, but we only paid 27 copper each for those. So extremely cheap price we got those for. And that was for a total of only 5 silver and 13 copper. We got 90 small flame sacks with a average buy price of 6 silver and 79 copper for a total paid amount of 6 gold and 11 silver. We brought a fair decent amount of the oily blackmouths. We actually got 446 of those with an average buy price of 3 silver and 49 copper, spending a total of 15 gold and 56 silver on those. We got 280 deviate fish with a average buy price of only 4 silver and 76 copper, spending a total of 13 gold and 33 silver on those. We got 440 savory deviate delights with a average buy price on these of only 5 silver and 14 copper, spending a total of 22 gold and 77 silver on those. We brought a big amount of the elemental water. We brought 522 of these with a average buy price on these as 6 silver and 5 copper, spending a total of 31 gold and 57 silver on those. So the total amount of gold we spent to acquire all of these items was 242 gold, 23 silver and 55 copper. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be selling these off through phase 2, and I'll fill out this side of the spreadsheet. So this is the average sell price, the total sold, and then obviously our profit. Once we calculate that all together, we can have a total profit down the bottom here, and we'll be able to see exactly what I made off investing into all of these items. Now, I invested in all of these items all through phase 1, some really early, some a bit later in phase 1. For an example, we got a few of these ones right here at the very start of phase 1, like really early on, so we've been holding on to these for a while, but a bunch of them probably only like a month to month and a half before phase 2 actually has launched, is when we got the majority of these. So what we're going to do is we'll sell all of these off through phase 2, and I'll fill out the rest of the spreadsheet. There will be a part 2 of this video, so if you want to make sure you don't miss that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you'll be able to follow along with part 2 of this video series and see how much profit we made from investing into all these items. On top of that, if you'd like to learn how to actually invest yourself, I'll be doing the same thing for phase 3, phase 4, and just long-term investments in general. I have a section inside of my classic flipping guide which will teach you exactly how to invest. It also has pre-made TSM groups and operations for items to invest in throughout season of discovery, and it's all set up for you ready to go. I also go in depth about each item, why it is worth investing and things like that. But also the main thing in the classic flipping guide, it will actually teach you how to do normal flipping, so not investing flipping but normal flipping, where you buy an item and you try to resell it right away for a profit. It goes really in depth for that, and it has some really good TSM groups and operations with all of the best items, and it's all sorted out already for phase 2. I've been constantly updating it. People have been loving it. So if you do want to learn how to do normal flipping, you can find that inside of my classic flipping guide, which will be the first link down below in the description box. You also will get access to a private Discord where we help each other out with flipping and gold making in all versions of World of Warcraft. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button, and I hope you have a wonderful time in phase 2 and make a lot of gold. Till next one, guys, take care.